Right, so the next category is the vibiest book, and by this I mean the kind of book that has vibes that make my brain go ding. Runners up for this, Someone You Can Build a Nest In by John Wiswell. I cannot explain how much I loved this book and how much of a surprise it was, because this is a romance. It is a monster romance, but it's like monster in the deepest, darkest sense of the word. Shasheshan is a shapeshifter. She can absorb shit into her amorphous blob of a body to turn it into whatever shape she wants. She falls for a human, but initially that's only because she wants to lay her eggs in her, which is a great concept for a romance. Like, it's just fantastic. Second runner-up, Tainted Cup by Robert Jackson Bennett. Loved it. Loved it. Fungus. The whole world runs on fungus. You have giant kraken leviathans that live in the sea that sometimes come up on land. Their whole science and magic is not really magic. It's just built around fungus and spores and the abilities that some of these fungi can give you for various things. And I just loved it. I just really, really enjoyed it. Also vibes, Deadly Education. This is an older book now. It's by Naomi Novik, and it's about a magic school where all teenagers who have magic must go there, because if you have magic, monsters are trying to seek you out and kill you. They will hunt you down for your magic. So the safest place to be is in the school, but the school is not safe. The school is actively trying to kill you because some monsters do seep in. The first time I read it, I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I thought it was so clever. The combination of the kick-ass protagonist, the action, the magic school, the lessons they have in school, the way they have to form, like, band together to do things and survive this school. Chef's kiss. However, my winner for the vibiest book of this year is Fog and Fireflies by T.H. Lennon. I got an arc of this year on NetGalley, and it was just fantastic. It is like Ghibli vibes. We focus on a village, one of many, in the centre of this like all-consuming carnivorous fog that targets adults. So what they've done is they've trained the children to protect the village. So the children are the ones walking the walls, checking for fog, looking out, doing what they need to do to keep the village safe. And that dynamic is really interesting between the children and the adults. And then one day, a caravan of wanderers who are able to wander the fog come in to trade, and shit goes down, everything goes up in the air. And it is just one of the most magical settings I think I've ever read about. And it's unique. I've not quite read anything like this before. It is just so interesting. And it just made my brain go ding in the same way that watching Howl's Moving Castle or Spirited Away or Princess Mononoke, any of those films, just the same, it scratched the same itch. So it wins the vibiest category.